Consider a population that grows according to the recursive rule P sub n equals P sub n minus 1 plus 120, with an initial population of P sub 0 equals 7,440. Okay, so this recursive rule is essentially telling us to add 120 to get to the next term. So if we have 7440 and we add 120 to that, I will have found P sub 1. So we go to our calculator, make sure we get this right. 7440 plus 120. This will be P sub 1. Now let me take that and add 120 again. This should be P sub 2. If I add 120 again, this would be P sub 3, etc., etc., etc. So we have 7560 and 7680. So P sub 2 would be, let's see, this one was 7560. If we take 7560 and add another 120, we get 7680. So this is how we would find these terms one step at a time. Also, this is linear because we're just adding 120. We could also use our answer button effectively by starting off with the 7440, our initial value, hit enter. Then answer plus 120. This would be P sub 1. Enter again, P sub 2, P sub 3, P sub 4. Now to get 21,180, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is kind of slow, and I've lost count. But you can see this technique would eventually get us close to, probably not exactly, to that value. And then we'd have the answer to the nearest year, but not tenth of a year, because every time I hit enter, this is another year going by. So it isn't perfect, but we can still do this to kind of approximate answers. It was great to find the first few terms. Now, for the explicit formula, we have our formula. This is P sub n equals P sub 0 plus dn. In this case, it would be P sub 0 being 7440 plus, and d is the 120 that we keep adding. So 7440 plus 120n. This is the explicit model. Now you could plug in 1 and 2 into there and verify your answers up here. We can also use this to find this, when do we reach 21,180. So let me write the numbers down, our explicit formula, and 21,180 replaces the P sub n. So now we do our arithmetic. Let's subtract this 7440 minus 7,440. I'll do a calculator for that. And we'll get 120n equals something. We'll have 21,180 minus 7,440. 13,740. And then our last arithmetic step, dividing by 120, solving for n. I expect this to be a decimal. Divide by 120. And we want to round to the nearest tenth of a year. That's already a number to the tenth, so 114.5. All right, using the recursive to generate the explicit model, and then with the explicit model we can use it to figure out any specific time or when it'll be a certain population, etc. I hope this helps.